A race against time in Thailand. A rescue operation is underway there to free boys and a soccer coach trapped in a flooded cave.
8 boys have now been rescued. 4 were rescued today. 4 other boys and the coach remain in the cave. Now here's how the rescue mission is working. Each of the boys is wearing a dive mask as they enter the murky water. Now they are led by a diver who's carrying their oxygen tank and is guided by a rope. Another diver follows them from behind. The entire journey covers about 2.5 miles. The biggest concern is a pinch point in the cave that's just 15 inches across. There, the boys have to separate from the divers in order to fit through and reach a small patch of dry land before going back down into the water. Our Alicia Nieves talked with local divers who know just how dangerous and difficult cave diving can be.
The rescue effort to save a soccer team trapped in a Thailand cave has progressed. 8 boys, one by one, have been able to tether to a Navy SEAL diver to make the 2.5-mile trek and dive out of the flooded cave. 4 more boys and the coach still need to be rescued. Where do you rank in terms of difficulty this kind of dive?
At a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest is like a 15.
David Barnes with Scubadelphia is a dive instructor in Mayfair with more than 20 years experience.
This is way different than anything we've ever seen before.
In looking at a map of the cave in Thailand, Barnes explains exactly why this dive is so different and so dangerous.
It's taken them 5, 6, 7 hours to get out of this, and most dives we talk about are 30, 40, 50 minutes to an hour.
Not only is the Thailand cave dive at least 5 times as long as some of the most adventurous cave dives, this cave has extremely narrow pathways that require a diver to make a maneuver like this one to get through tight spaces. In Thailand, though, this maneuver is being done during the rescue in pitch black darkness.
You're doing everything by feel. Those guys are trained for that.
But the boys being rescued or not, in the cave over the span of a few days, they have been given a crash course on diving. Barnes says that makes them likely to panic at some point during the dangerous dive. To prevent that, it's likely each boy is wearing this air mask that allows the SEAL divers to communicate and even calm them down if necessary.
Earphones here. And there's a push-to-talk microphone inside here.
The experienced divers here at Scubadelphia say this dive and rescue is something that is going to go in the history books for divers around the world, certainly rescuers to learn from for years to come. In Philadelphia, Alicia Nieves, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.